The era of remakes and long-awaited sequels brings another hidden gem into the light. The cult classic Practical Magic is getting a much-deserved sequel, and both Nicole Kidman and Sandra Bullock are returning to reprise their roles. Get ready, because we are talking about everything we know regarding the upcoming Practical Magic 2. The 1992 original was based on a novel with the same name written by the talented Alice Hoffman. The story about two sisters who were raised by their eccentric aunts battling a family curse that kills the person they fall in love with became an instant cult classic. It was a charming movie with a lot of personality, led by two of the most amazing actresses of all time, displaying a chemistry that is unmatched to this very day. I am curious though, how many of you guys have watched this movie before? Let's see some hands in the comments. The original is just one of those movies that have a special place in my heart. Both Nicole and Sandy absolutely crush their roles as the sisters, and according to them, filming the original Practical Magic was truly a magical experience. I was particularly entertained by this quote from Sandy regarding the infamous Midnight Margarita scene. We weren't drunk when we shot these parts or when we did our close-ups, but we had to reshoot a scene where it was far away and we were on our backs, and Nicole just put the bottle on the table and said, "You know what? There's no reason we shouldn't be drunk here." And I said, "You know what? That's true." And honestly, that scene is iconic. So to see that filming was as enjoyable as watching it has actually healed me. But memories faded, and after more than 30 years, I, along with many others who loved this movie, just gave up on the idea of seeing Jillian and Sally again. That was until June of 2024, which was when Warner Brothers announced that a sequel to the movie was in development. I was skeptical at first. Projects like these are often announced, then they disappear silently into the night. I wanted, more than anything, to see Practical Magic 2 become a reality, but I just had to be sure this was actually happening. Then, the cast announcements started dropping. Joey King, Lee Pace, Maisie freaking Williams. My mask of skepticism was starting to fall. And you guys, I was not complaining. The hype became real when I saw Nicole post this short clip of the sisters hugging at the set. I am not the same person I was before this post. You can be sure of it. Seeing Jillian and Sally again, after all this time, felt like nature was healing, you know? But I want to read about your reactions as well. How are you guys reacting to all of this? Let me know down in the comments. As far as the plot goes, I did my fair share of digging, and the best thing I can really say about it is that Practical Magic 2 will also be adopting an Alice Hoffman called Book of Magic that came out a couple of years ago in 2021. The synopsis for the novel reads, "A frantic attempt to save a young man's life spurs 3 generations of the Owens women and one long-lost brother to use their unusual gifts to break the curse as they travel from Paris to London to the English countryside where their ancestor Maria Owens first practiced the unnamed art." I don't really know how faithful the creatives behind the camera will be to the novel, but I can definitely say that we are in good hands. Practical Magic 2 will be directed by Suzanne Bier, who worked with both of the sisters in the past. She worked with Nicole in The Perfect Couple, and she worked with Sandy in The Bird Box. The latter is a favorite of mine. From what I have been able to gather, sisters have nothing but positive things to say about Suzanne, so I am very optimistic about the fate of this movie. But when is this thing coming out? The production is still going. The post from Nicole was from a month ago, so there's still time. However, fear not, because we do actually have a confirmed release date on our hands. Warner Brothers announced that Practical Magic 2 will be released on the 18th of September 2026. So, just in time to set the mood for October. With this in mind, I would say that the trailers will start dropping around the start of the year, April 2026 at the latest, with teasers sprinkled throughout the wait to keep the hype alive. Are you guys excited for Practical Magic 2? What were your experiences with the original? What are your theories for the sequel? I especially want to hear from those of you who have read the books. Let's transform the comment section into the greatest sleepover ever. Don't forget to subscribe to stay updated on Practical Magic 2, and in the meantime, make sure to check the videos you see on screen.